Welcome to Shorthand Dictation Practice. Today's dictation, Shorthand Transcriptions, by Sir Kailash Chandra. Transcription number 68 at 80 words per minute. Get your pen and notebook ready. We will start the transcription in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. Transcription number 68. Mr. Chairman, I rise to support this resolution because this matter has to be considered and reconsidered as planning goes on. Right at the beginning, I must say that this village industry, despite all brave talk on the part of the Planning Commission and the government, has been given a back seat by the Planning Commission, and I think a lot has to be done in order to reorientate the entire approach with regard to village industries. I generally agree with much of what has been said by the two speakers who have preceded me, and I should like to add a few suggestions to what they have said. Now, even when we were fighting the British, one of the indictments against the British rule was that it led to the ruination of our village and cottage industries. This criticism was absolutely justified, and the meaning of it was not fully seen at that time, perhaps as it is seen today. After independence, we have embarked on a policy of industrialization of the country. But in an underdeveloped economy like this, where we have got nearly 62% or a little more of the population living in the villages, you cannot have rapid industrialization merely by starting heavy industries or even medium industries in the urban areas and towns, whether they be in the public sector or in the private sector. They are, of course, important, and the development of such industries must be on a far bigger scale. That is what we stand for. But at the same time, we must embark on a policy of industrialization of the rural areas today. There was a time when capitalist economists almost took it for granted that with the development of capitalism rural industries must go. And in fact in Europe, in the beginning of the 20th century, we saw in Germany and other places many small-scale and village industries going out of existence as capitalism grew. Monopoly capitalism, which is growing in our country also, has a tendency to crush the small and medium industries, let alone village industries. The moment rural economy is drawn into the orbit of the capitalistic market, the tendency is there, and the laws operate for the decline of the rural industries of the type that exist. Now, this process is there in our country. Artificially, we are trying to maintain some. Transcription number 68, continued, page largely illegible. In source scan. Note, page 154 of the source has the same scan degradation as page 152, legible fragments only. No coherent sentences recoverable. Left out rather than guessed. Reorientate, reshape, reformulate. Preceded, happened before something, someone, not proceeded. Indictment, accusation, disapproval. Ruination, destruction. Embarked on, launched, started. Take it for granted, idiom, assume, presuppose. Monopoly capitalism. When a single company has an exclusive right over some field, orbit, circle, restricted area. Decline, fall. This completes today's dictation. Practice well and see you in the next session.